So this video is going to come out super late on the day that it comes out, but I mean, it's not for a bad reason, it's just that, yeah, I had to go through a lot of stuff. Also, Exquisite Taste backstory. This one's an interesting one because depending on the character that you're playing, you sometimes want to, as we get Herald, character exclusive, random item, jury, we're doing that to randomize the backstory. Depending on the character, your preparation may vary or just be outright nerfed, but with Jury, I mean, it's not so bad, except that for Jury, you might want to enable shops and prepare instead of resting and monument, which is what I would like to normally pick, but again, it depends. In this particular instance, it is a bit of a struggle because I normally want to get funds with Jury's checkbook as we go into heading Herald, right? Yeah. So as we get into Herald Exquisite Taste character exclusive random item Jury with, you know, the Exquisite Taste, it doesn't seem like that complicated of a backstory and really isn't design-wise, but in terms of how your gameplay is going to play out on Harbinger, part of it depends on your mysteries as well, as we have the Charisma, Takshisan, Knowledge, Strength, second encounter, and maybe the second mystery check. But the big meat of Exquisite Taste is the actions here. So, normally I would go with Rest, Police Station is nearly mandatory, if not just mandatory. Schoolyard, most people pick Schoolyard, I choose History Club instead. With Jury, pick History Club. I like to pick History Club because her charisma is not there anyway, unless you're going for ending A things, but Doctor's Office is usually just too good, just like the Police Station. Police Station, yeah, Haru with Vending Machine, but we're Jury at the moment. Again, as I said earlier, 10 to 20 seconds ago, it depends on the character. And then here I would like to leave Monument, but if you want a more consistent run, you would have to go Hardware Shop Prepare for funds. Unless you're planning to Witch Tree, which you could do that as well. That's not a bad idea, but I personally, I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, no, I'm gonna gamble. So here, if you choose something like this, you're usually either hoping for your character's innate passive to somehow help them with kicks, or you get lucky with mysteries. And let's find out which one we are. Otherwise, that's all there is to Exquisite Taste. This is pretty much a normal run after that. But again, since we're Jury, normally you would want the checkbook that allows you to get a lot of funds for Doom, because that has been buffed since release. When I say changed or buffed or nerfed, I'm not saying that there has been an update. That just comparative to when releases. Anyway, releases came out and updates. Flood, Teacher, Kana, Arms, Metamorphosis. So, not really any source of weapons, which is going to be bad. And we potentially have 4 mandatory boss mysteries, but Kana's just too good. So, away I go, and here we hope. So I think what we're going to do is check the History Club a few times to look for anything, really. Gruesome Totem is going to help. You can't get a weapon particularly from the History Club, but you can get things like this, which are indirectly going to help you. So, we're going to use them. So, basically, we're just going to be kicking a lot. That's the end result of what we're going to be doing here. And with Kana on our side, that will help out a lot more, especially since our horror progress is slowly creeping up. And although we only have Jury perks, so it's not the most helpful thing. You still want to take Jury's perks if possible, starting with Elusive, but if you can't make it, don't force yourself to level up, except for the accuracy. I think the accuracy from leveling up is by far the most useful thing you can do as Jury. So, otherwise, yeah, it's not too bad if you end up failing to level up to even just 3, but depends on the situation, right? Again, here, so I could have gotten a Ritual Dagger if I tried for that. I guess I should have, all things considered. Ancestral Strength affects my weapon attacks as well, so it's not like I would have lost too much, but again, at least we have Ancestral Strength active, and now we have Kana with us, so fun times. So, yeah, I will... I'm looking to the side. No, Future Jordan has to make a cut. I'll cut in a moment. Well, it's a good thing I took care of what I needed to take care of. Animals. There were animals. Dogs specifically. Because, yeah, when our dogs notice something, sometimes I usually can tell if they notice something and it's not just them barking for no reason. So, yeah, that's a thing. Although this time they weren't barking. But I'm in a spot where, usually when I'm recording, I'm in a spot where I can see what is happening to animals, so if I need to respond in kind, yeah. That being said, do I want to do Teacher right now? There's Metamorphosis, there's also Flood. Yes, we have Kana, but I would like to take... And Teacher, I guess since we have Kana, yeah, maybe we can do this. Yeah, so let's do Metamorphosis first. That way we can heal for the thingy. Also, thankfully, because we have Flood, but we're using our fists or legs in this case, because we're mainly kicking, we can do a thing. Now, here I am... I think we want to do Seaside. Yeah, we want to do Seaside because we're going to be investigating the Seaside a few times. We can switch it after Flood, and we won't be investigating downtown during Flood. I'm out of breath because I was running around doing a thing, so... Okay, I'll get back to it. Let's actually level up quickly here. Not that it helps us too much, but hey, lowering Doom is nice. And then now that we have the bare minimum strength for... What am I trying to say? Teacher, then I can brace, and that feels good. Now that being said, what do I want to do here? I think I just want to do this. If we get out of funds, we'll trade Doom. I am more willing to trade Doom right now, even though yes, we have a bunch of it to spare. But the important part is that I save as much HP as possible for the boss, which is becoming less likely now that we're losing reason. But hopefully, we hit all 3 of these kicks again. Now, 690% in a row is actually closer to a coin flip, but, you know, I can always hope, right? I always hope. I think we're taking 2 all from the boss here, but it's because of the bug, which may or may not affect me. Right now, it shouldn't affect me as much, but with the bug, I'm going to be taking more stamina damage. So let's find out. Unless it's random, but I feel it's more a stamina bug. So for those who don't know what I'm talking about, as I roll an 11 here and lose stamina, is that the Meat Horror has a specific bug where he deals, I think it's extra stamina damage, twice. So what happens is that I get hit as I need to do this, by the way. Level up. You get hit the first turn, it's normal, but on the second turn onward, usually after the first turn, you end up taking double stamina damage for no reason, I feel. But maybe it's not random, maybe there is a reason behind it, but I don't know what it is, so... because of that, let's actually take stamina here. I forgot my second encounter, by the way. I think it was what I fought before. Nope, that was my first encounter. Meat Horror is my second encounter, I think. Unless I'm guessing wrong. I feel like it is, though. If I'm wrong, well, pain. But yeah, for now, we can just eat this in the face. So let's find out if it actually happens here. Because if it does happen, I should lose 4 stamina here. Never mind, it didn't happen. Well, we'll take the free out, because this should be 10 damage. Oh my goodness, my math. Prep kick with a desperate action, desperate struggle action is too much. But I did get that right, though. And we have more Doom to decrease, but we'll wait. Road's closed, by the way. Also, yes, that's right, we're on Herald, so maybe I should have rested beforehand. Gonna have to be happy with what I get here. Thankfully, haven't lost my bath yet. I could level up here. I will, actually. And get a lot of nothing for my trouble, but you know what? This is actually going to be more helpful. The reason is because if we have to visit the village, we get to use the folklore knowledge. Folklore knowledge? Folklore studies. It's right in front of my face, and I didn't even get the perk's name right. Anywho, let's immediately desperate struggle here. Can I even go for 3 kicks in a row? No. Not unless I had a pack of cigarettes, which would have been nice, but didn't happen. We can't even arrest this enemy as much as it looks like a human enemy. It is a beast-type enemy, and I missed 80%, so thank you for getting me drenched. I do not appreciate it, but we'll make do with what we've got. I think we can still kick at 90%, but I still didn't like that. I'm gonna have to deal with it. We'll take the Doom here, by the way, because that would be nice. Researcher would actually help out here, but I guess we'll find out. A damage researcher. The Theologist is near mandatory, so I think I can do this twice. Or I think I do this. Well, that's not great, but we might actually get hurt for this. Oh, wait, well, we can't do this. Well, that hurts my accuracy a bunch, but we'll deal with it. That hurts this hurts my reason as well, but again, we'll deal with it. So, wow, really? 1 stack of drench does that to me? Oh my goodness. Well, hey. We do want the Theologist, by the way. I don't know if this is going to be worth. If we keep losing reason, we might be in trouble. Yeah, we're in trouble. I didn't get the Theologist first either, so I only did this to myself. Well, the one time I decide, well, that's not one time, but I've done it a few times looking for the Theologist. I think this would be the worst time, but I mean, we didn't lose everything, but getting drenched in the Sweaty Assailant encounter was not good. This accuracy does matter, but I have 4 damage kicks at 80%. Could always be worse. Now, we are still going to lose upwards of, oh my sweet goodness. My kicks are 80%. I mean, we're still close to that, but if I keep missing kicks like this, it's not going to be, I'm not going to be happy. Whatever. I took a risk there. I could have missed all 3 of those kicks, but anywho, let's heal reason. I think we want to heal more reason here, funny enough. Quick thinking is far better than any of Jerry's perks, mainly because Jerry's perks increase Doom. If they didn't do that, she would be a better character, but she's not. Aside from, yes, leveling up, which is supposed to also be a scary thing due to the horror progress, but hey. So what we're actually trying to do here, but we can run, is we want to use our Doom for anything. I would use it for resting, but we got Fetid Fumes, so really what we're going to be using our Doom for is things like escaping, visiting shops, so on and so forth. If the horror catches up to us, so be it. But we'll have to see. We are in Teacher. I thought I was in Arms for some reason. I'm going absolutely insane. But as I said, we're mostly trying to spend Doom and not lose any more HP, because that will be the best case for us. Now, our reason is still dwindling, but not really much I can do about that, unless I, 1, visit the doctor's office really quick, but 2, also do another. Did I use the History Club twice? I can't remember, but we're still dying, so you know what? I am gonna Witch Tree for funds. Or not funds. It was supposed to be spells, but hey. We get invisibility, but we're really just going into the Witch Tree to forget spells. If I got Memory Extract, that would have been great, but we didn't, so let's quote-unquote heal reason. If we had a penalty there, we would have not healed any reason, but I did forget for a moment. Hey, anywho. You know what? I might as well go for the handcuffs here. That way we can save on everything completely. We'll Sensor Bunny really quickly, but I accidentally re-rolled because I accidentally re-rolled. But we still have a bunch of Doom. It's fine for the moment. And let's brace into a Teacher attack 3 times. I don't think I can really speed this up. I can throw the Gruesome Totem, I think, but that's still going to be better for me, even though we have the Fungal Growth perk. Because Fungal Growth is max reason, and when you discard it, you lose stamina, but we don't need that much max stamina, or max reason, sorry. So I'm perfectly fine with leaving it on for the moment. Now, if we get like 3 stacks, then I kind of have to worry, because I also want to use the Gruesome Totem. I nearly got Horror progressed. Let's make use of this. Not that I get anything from this, but hey, I should heal stamina, by the way. I know we still have I think we still have the painkillers available, but for safety reasons, we also thankfully never lost a bath. But yeah, level 7 doesn't affect the accuracy of my kicks. I would have liked it for that to be the case, but no. And let's actually enter this and take care of this now. We have holes on us, but that's fine for the moment. We're in Arms though, so hopefully we're not on Timeline B as the horror catches up to us. And if we aren't, we should be perfectly fine with this run, because we can rest at the lighthouse. If we can't, if our Doom shoots up through the roof, then yeah, not much I can do about that. But otherwise, yes, spending Doom where I can spend Doom is nice. Unless that happens. But again, if we're on Timeline B, we're only worried about stamina, really. And the Doom I spend there is quite good. Or the reason I spend there is quite good for the Doom that decreases. So for example, yeah, this encounter, I'm not going to fight it. Let's just run. Keep in mind, we have not equipped the Gruesome Totem yet, so effectively we're at about 60%. I need to remove the Censor, my bad. Goodness. And we are on timeline 8, so hey, fun times ahead. We have nowhere bath, but it's fine. We're at the lighthouse. And no matter what, we should be able to survive, because even with fungal growth and gruesome totem, we should have more than enough HP available in general to survive this lighthouse. So yeah. And we have painkillers just in case something weird happens to our max stamina, but otherwise we should survive. So yeah, I think I am... Well, I didn't even use rest, so prepare might have been a better option, but this is a much more stable run, because otherwise I would have probably gone into the vending machines and used the checkbook once or twice. So effectively I had to be about 90% doom right now. But again, it could have gone another way, because then I could have actually fought enemies instead of running away. There could always be something different that happens. So yeah. I believe my second encounter was the meat horror, by the way. But let's find out, right? Let's find out if I actually remembered it and don't need to logic it out. Even though I'm pretty sure, yeah, I took eels first. But I want to say, yeah, meat horror was my second encounter, so... Fun times ahead! And then that was, because of that, Metamorphosis is my second mystery. But with that, we will unlock the next part of this chain, which is gonna be the Fatalist backstory, and that one is going to be something to talk about. But that'll be for those who tune in next time, whenever the next Harbinger horror video comes out. So without further ado, thank you for watching, support me if you want to, or not, and I'll see you later. Bye!